Hey girl, hey. So today I'm going to do the video that's following up from my nose piercing video, and it's the Q&A video. And yeah, I just wanted to get this done. I know it's 2 nose piercing videos in a row, especially if you're not like interested at all, sorry, but I just wanted to get it done. So since it was like fresh in my mind and stuff like that, I don't know. But I'm just doing it really quick, and I'm just reading questions off comments from my vlog of me going to get it done. So the number 1 question I got asked was, did it hurt? I got asked that so much. Facebook, Twitter, comments, everything like that. And I don't think I answered anyone really, but I saved it for this video, and the moment of truth is it didn't hurt. Like, really, it did not hurt. I don't know, I guess it probably would have hurt if I didn't have the expectation that I did, if that makes sense. Like, I expected it to be a lot worse, so in comparison it really didn't. And I wouldn't really call it pain even, like you can feel it. It's like, okay, this is how I kind of like picture it, but like, it's like you're plucking 2 eyebrows at a time. It's like a sharp like pinch, sting, I guess. A sharp pinch and sting for a couple seconds, and then it's like done before you even know it, it's done. So it's really not that bad if you're looking into it, but like you want to get your nose pierced, but you are afraid of the pain. Don't let that hold you back, because that's like the least of your worries. It really does not hurt that much. How long have you wanted it? I have wanted to get my nose pierced since freshman year of high school, and I'm a junior right now, so it's been about 2 years, and I remember begging my parents. They're like, no, no, no. But finally, like, it just like took time, and my dad's like, okay, well, no, my mom's like, never mind. Both of them, they just decided on this, I guess. Wait a few months, and if you still want it, you can go get it, because they wanted to make sure it was something I really, really wanted. So I waited a few months, but the time that I wanted it, it was like the end of winter. So like by the time I could have gotten it, like I still wanted it, but I couldn't, because I had to go back to work in the summer when I worked at a restaurant, and they did not allow it. And what I would have done is that if I had gotten it pierced earlier, I would have been able to change it into a clear like placeholder kind of thing that you can wear so it doesn't look like you have your nose pierced, and I could have worn that to work, but at that point it was too close to the point where it would not have been healed in time, so I couldn't. But I have been wanting it ever since, and finally I just went back to my parents this year. I was like, you know what, it's about time. Does it bother your nose? It did the first few days, like actually the first week I could feel it. Like, it's been about a week and 2 days, no, a week and 1 day. I've only had it pierced a week and 1 day. But like, the only time, like, when I'm sitting here talking, I really can't feel it. But when I like flare my nostrils, I barely can feel it there. And if I scrunch my nose, it's not that noticeable. But I can imagine like when it's even healed further, it's only been a week now, but I will never notice it probably. And does it hurt when you sneeze? Again, at first it kind of hurt when I sneeze, like I can feel it. But now it's really not that bad. How long does it take for the redness to go away? Okay, mine, I know everyone's different, and this is apparently normal, but mine was like red around it, like really red, and it's kind of swollen on the inside, and I was kind of worried about it. It still is a little bit red, if you can see that, but it's not as bad as it was, and I don't know, like, I don't know when it's gonna fully go away. I guess it's just part of the healing process, but you'll probably see in videos when it's fully gone. How long do you have to wait before you can change the piercing? Healing time is 4 to 6 months, but I'm gonna wait the full 6 months just to be sure, because I don't want to change it if it's not like 100% completely positively done. Oh, and one question, this isn't a question, someone commented you need to push it in a bit, but I just wanted to address this. Like, now it's fully pushed in, because I mean, in my video, my vlog, when I first got it done, like when you can see when I'm at Fred Meyer's and stuff, it's like sticking out a lot, and because she gave it a lot of room, which I thought was bad because it'd be like really loose, but I can see why she did, because when it swelled up, and like even now it doesn't stick out at all, and it's just like perfect, and it just needed that room, so that's why it looked like that, but I don't think I'll have a problem with that in the future. How much did it cost? Mine was pretty expensive. Like, this is the most expensive one I've ever heard of. Most of the time I'm guessing wherever you go it'll probably be about 50 bucks, because that's what I've heard, like 25 for the stud, 25 for the actual piercing, but mine was 75, which is really, really pricey. And I didn't know, I should have looked into how much it was going to be, but I mean, I researched the place really well, and I was really confident in that place that I found, and so I wanted to go there, so I guess the extra was worth it because it was really nice. But yeah, normally it'll be about 50 bucks. Do you wear foundation when you got it done? Oh, did you wear foundation when you got it done? No, I don't think I wore any foundation. I obviously had like powder and stuff for my face makeup, but obviously she like cleaned it before she pierced it, so there's nothing like when she did that. And also to go along with that, I can't wear makeup on it for like a month or two. So I have to go around it, which isn't that big of a deal, but yeah, it's just kind of weird to get used to. Where did you get it done? I got it done in a completely like piercing oriented place, like it's for piercing. Most of the time when you go, it'll probably be a tattoo parlor that does piercing on the side. That's the most common place. I've heard of like hair salons too that do it, which is like kind of random to me, but you know, whatever works. But yeah, like I said, I researched super duper much, and I didn't go, it's not near where I live, because we were taking my brother back to college, so we did it on the way there. So it was a really nice place, so I'm glad I went there. I really liked it. So yeah, but you don't have to go to just a piercing place if you want to have a good job done. I'm sure anywhere you go, just make sure you look into it and look up reviews and stuff like that. How did you convince your parents to let you get it? Okay, this was quite the journey for me. Like I said, freshman year, went to them, they're like, no. But I think part of it is like my parents talked to people that had it done. Like my older sister had hers pierced at one time. She took it out though. And like a person that worked for my parents and stuff. And my dad kind of got swayed by them a little bit because like, the tactic I guess is like to remind them that it's not permanent. You can take it out and like, it's not that noticeable, I don't think. I mean, it is obviously, but it's not as bad as some of the things you can do. And it's just a tiny little stud. Like, when my dad was saying no at first, he thought I wanted like a hoop. And that's what changed his mind, was when I told him it was only going to be a stud. He's like, oh, okay. But just like remind them, like, if you need to for like a nice event or something, an interview of some sort where you just can't, it's not appropriate for the place, once it's healed, you can get clear things to put in so it's not an issue. And just remind them that it's just something you really want. You want to do it while you're young, maybe. I mean, you might not even be young, who knows. If you're not young, you probably don't need to convince your parents, but just like tell them why you really want it, and I don't know, just remind them that it's not permanent, it's not going to change you, and it's just something small, but something fun you want to do. About the pain, I was going to say this. I would say like it's a 2 or a 3 out of 10, so really not that bad. Sorry, I forgot to say that earlier. Did you cry? Okay, what's supposed to happen, like, I've watched so many YouTube videos about it, like I said in the vlog, and I know what's supposed to happen, oh, my light, is that you tear up a lot on the side you got it done, but mine didn't do that, which is really weird. Like, sometimes people even tear up on both sides, but definitely the side you got it done. And the lady even told me, she's like, yeah, you'll have an alligator teardrop, but I didn't even know what that meant, but she explained it to me. And, like, as soon as the needle went through, my eyes were closed, but I could feel some, like, tears welling up, but, like, really nothing. And then when I opened my eyes when it was done, like, my eye hadn't watered at all. Like, nothing escaped my eye, just was, like, back to normal, which was really weird because I totally expected it to water, which is, like, a natural reflex, so I guess I'm just not natural. What was the most painful part? Personally, I thought the most painful part was when she put the jewelry in, because it was, like, going through the raw skin and, like, I don't know. It wasn't bad, like, it's still like a 2 or 3 out of 10, but it was probably worse than the needle. Okay, so that's all the questions that I got on this video. I hope this helped you out a little bit, some questions that you were wondering about. And yeah, so I think that's the end of my nose piercing series of 2 videos, and I know a lot of you don't like it, and I'm not saying that you have to, it's just my nose, so it's not like it changes your life, and it's not like it even changes mine that much. So thanks for your support, and I hope this helps you out. So I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye!